anything that empowers the consumer and helps them find quick, easy answers, I think is fabulous. So really excited to hear about the aged care rating system, and looking forward perhaps to it developing into service delivery into homes and community and residential care. If we could look at that down the track, that would be wonderful.
Okay,
but yeah, fabulous. What it is now is fabulous for the consumer.
It was an interesting presentation, and certainly a timely development in the industry at the moment, and I think this will be the sort of tool that consumers will look for, and more particularly, not only people going into aged residential care, but more particularly their families. So looking forward to seeing its development and evolution.
I come here as probably one of the few people that are not involved in the industry directly, as a possible future consumer of the products that these guys provide. I'm just really impressed with the way Ben approaches this whole issue. I think his innovation, his thinking about what we need as we grow older is really, for me, magical thinking. He's a gardener as far as I'm concerned. And the rating system I think is provided is going to be really helpful. I'm doing the best I can to make sure that consumers out there get to understand what it's about. I hope the industry get behind it, and I hope they get behind it fair square. Even those that get a 2.5 star rating should be encouraged to publish on the site. If people like me want to go on that site, one of the things we will do is we will look at star ratings, but we'll look at star ratings as we do with hotels to work out those that provide the services that we can actually afford. And I think, in an environment where we are going through a high rise in ageing population, I can't remember the percentage of people over 60 that will be here in 25 years' time, but it's quite a lot. It's a wonderful initiative, and I really wish him well. Anything I can do to help it through, I will.
We've obviously liked what we saw today. We think it's a great tool for a lot of families to be able to use and understand and help them in their decision making moving forward. It's a difficult time for families to make a decision as to where they're going to put their mum or their dad, and I think this will be a great tool moving forward. I look forward to seeing more. It's a matter of just getting the message out there so people know that those tools are there and they can use those tools. So I guess that's probably the most important thing, and trying to get that message to the consumer. So there's, I guess, various other websites out there. So hopefully we get one and everyone knows.
I'm from Aged Care Physio, and I provide a private service to residents of aged care facilities. I thought the session was fantastic. I think the aged care rating system is the way of the future, actually. I think when consumers are looking to compare, it gives them a really valid comparison between their options. Helps them to make a choice based on some concrete information.
Well, it does two things for me. Firstly, for the provider themselves, it gives them a really good benchmark. If they get 2.5 stars, we'll let them aspire to get 3.5 stars. At least they've got some context within which they can do that. Don't be afraid to publish it on site. I mean, they're one of the things we need in aged care is transparency.